I just like this song. This feeling deep inside of me, Mark, is about do-it-yourself projects. So this week, Mark and I just can't stop this feeling of continuing our conversation on do-it-yourself projects. Guys, that is Mark D. Hutchison, the Ask Mark Realtor, Homes, Tips, and Hints. I'm Mark D'Andrea, the doctor of real estate, anything home. Welcome back to DIY Projects, and welcome back to this video. Guys, we love doing these for you. Smash that like button, share them on your social media platforms. Mark has the Ask Mark Realtor YouTube channel. I have Doctor of Real Estate One. We'd love to hear from you and love it if you'd subscribe to those. Mark, I hope everything's going well. I think you wanted to continue the discussion about DIY projects, and you had some particular thoughts and maybe a story to tell. What was that?
Yes, DIY projects are really fun and frustrating, and they pull your hair out. I had a project. We installed Pergo floor on our most of our first floor at our old house: dining room, living room, bathroom, hallway, kitchen. And Pergo floor is very persnickety. And back in those days, we had to add the glue, have a wet cloth and wipe off the excess glue. There were some nights when I come home from work and I would do 5 to 10, 15 minutes worth of work, realized I was tired and I needed to quit. So several nights, it was a 15-minute project and I quit because you can't do this when you're tired. You cannot do this when you're frustrated because you want to do it right the first time. My dad always taught me, if you don't have time to do it right the first time, how are you going to do it right the second time? So I tried to follow that philosophy, but when you get tired, quit. If you run into a snag, go to Lowe's, go look at some open houses, go Google pictures on Google or on the internet, and see what other people have done. That will help give you hints. And then YouTube has a ton of how to do stuff videos. I don't subscribe to HGTV because they can always do a project in 30 days and no one can do a major project like they do in 30 days. So take your time, research it, stop when you're tired, stop when you don't know, don't guess, or don't say, I think this is right. Do it right the first time, because at some point you're going to sell the house and you need to make sure it's right. Or in 3 years, it's going to be a mess and you got to rip it out and do it again.
So here's what I just heard you say. Do it yourself is fun. It can be stressful and frustrating, but when you find yourself, having to take a break, do it and use the other resources that we have available to ourselves today. You can go to open houses, you can get online, you can go to Lowe's, you can go to Home Depot, get some input from some folks that have done it, or get some input from some things that you're looking at out there that are installed and installed well, and then regroup and get back at it. And I think I also heard you hint that it doesn't matter how long it takes as long as it's done properly. Did I get that right?
Yes. I got another story to tell you. I ripped out our kitchen down to the joist and to the studs.
Yeah. And
we were 3 weeks, but we did it right. And my wife enjoyed eating out for 3 weeks. So I had a happy camper in our house. I put plastic up to try to control the dust, but we were down to the joist and we did it right. And a couple of times I had to take it down, do it again. But at the end of the day, it was done correctly.
Guys, here's what I hear Mark D. Hutchison, the Ask Mark Realtor, saying. Have fun doing your DIY projects. Do them properly, get input, get feedback, use technology. So that everything turns out right. And then you've got something that's more valuable than when you started, which is the whole point of these DIY videos. Mark D. Hutchison, the Ask Mark Realtor, Homes, Tips, and Hits. I'm Mark D'Andrea, the doctor of real estate. Guys, I really enjoy bringing these to you. Mark invites me on these calls every week, and I just enjoy talking about these things. Mark, thanks so much for the input. Thanks for the personal stories. I hope you have a great week and get after your next DIY project. Go out there and get it done. Have a great week.
Thanks, Mark.
Let's see what's on here. Oh, another good one. Have a great week, Mark. Thanks.
Thank you.